Hello everybody and welcome to the October-November edition of Not in the News. Now this is going to be a Christmas special, but I promise to keep it as short as possible while sharing as many good ideas for those special Christmas presents. I just thought it would be an ideal opportunity for you to actually think about giving twice. The gift of giving to somebody that you really care about, but the fact that your money along with the purchase will actually help support perhaps somebody that you don't know. And so hopefully the ideas in this edition will be of some use to you when you start your Christmas shopping. Of course, it wouldn't be a Not in the News if I didn't give you an update on what's been going on. Well, the first part of the update is that Bush Bingo has returned. It returned in October with an Orange October edition, which was slightly spooky in that there was a slight hiccup right in the middle of it, but we survived. And there were still plenty of winners with special real prizes that got sent out to them. The next one is in November the 16th. So this edition of Not in the News should go out before that, so it won't be too late to join in. And of course, there will be a festive edition in December. But my very exciting update and definite dates for your diary is Thursday the 11th of November through to Sunday the 14th of November. There is going to be an art and craft fair in support of the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation at Westonbirt Arboretum in Gloucestershire. It's called Nature's Showcase and it brings together some amazing artists, sculptors, painters, photographers, crafters who will be selling their items in support of the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation. It's brilliant. It has been hard work. It's also been very exciting as it gets very close to us actually opening the event. It would be lovely to see as many people there as possible. There will of course be a fundraising tombola and there will be items from the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation for sale as well. So that's Westonbirt Arboretum. As with all these things, the links will be below the video, so you can check them out for yourself. The 11th to the 14th of November in the Great Oak Hall. You do still have to pay to get into the Arboretum, but it is an amazing space to spend some time wandering through the trees, especially as you get the end of the autumn colours. And it would be wonderful to see you visiting our exhibition, which is a free addition to the Arboretum itself. At this point, I'm going to put into the video some of the images of those people taking part in the art and craft fair so that you can see some of the amazing items that will be there. And now to the main part of the video. That is ideas for Christmas shopping. Now, as you can see, I am wearing an Origin sweatshirt. Some of you will have spotted a video that I put on earlier on in the year when my Origin sweatshirt was delivered, which I was very excited about. And I'm going to start with this brand as a source of Christmas presents. It is just as easy for me to show you the cards and read to you the messages that come through when you shop at Origin. So this garment helps to change the world. By wearing it, you are making a difference. You are taking a stand against fast fashion. You are contributing to ethical production and you are helping to fund projects which create opportunities and a positive impact in Africa. And so it's really good if you are interested in purchasing clothes that meet those criteria to check out Origin. The link will be below. They are also on Facebook and they are on Instagram. So the idea is that this garment helps to break the cycle of poverty. Now this could be a very long video because actually there's a very long list of things that I'd like to share with you, but I will try and keep them very short and sweet and leave it up to you to check out the links below for the things that you are interested in. Many of them I have actually featured before in past episodes and it's just a little bit of a reminder. So on to the next one, which is Send a Cow, Christmas gifts. So with these gifts, and you have a huge choice, there's an amazing booklet that comes through the post, or in fact that you can check out online. And with this, you purchase a gift and you then are purchasing something to help somebody out in Africa. So it could be that you purchase a chicken, And obviously the chicken provides eggs, and if they don't use the eggs, they can sell the eggs, and then eventually they can eat the chicken. So there's a full circle of ideas going on there. And it's not just about farmyards. There is also about teaching training, about fruit, about vegetables, about clean water. There is some amazing things, the Mandela Gardens and the Keyhole Gardens. I've been supporting this for a while now. So your gifts from Send a Cow really would be a truly life-changing gift for these families out in Africa if you chose to support them this Christmas. So you could support a local maker, a UK-based business such as Pretty Pink, which is eco jewellery based up in Scotland, which I featured in the last episode. I have continued to purchase some items from them and looking forward to giving those as gifts this year. Now, I have mentioned magazines a lot in the past episodes of Not in the News, but actually that would be quite a cool present to give, a magazine subscription. So here I will give a plug for Travel Africa, for the Geographical magazine, and also for BBC Wildlife. All of those three I have thoroughly enjoyed reading over the past 18 months, and hopefully there might be somebody that you know that would also enjoy getting them as a gift. So I'd like to recommend buying art. That is a lovely gift and a gift that will last. And if you choose from organisations such as Art for Conservation, Artists for Painted Dogs, or in fact the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, then of course the monies that you're spending on those artwork will then be put to good use for projects across the world. The David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation also have feature artists, so do check out their website for other artists alongside David, Mandy and Emily's work. Sometimes we like to support things that are closer to home, so I'd just like to give a shout out to the Vail Wildlife Hospital, and there is a link below to the work that they do and also to the shop that they have online. It is an amazing wildlife hospital based near Tewkesbury, and I hope to feature them again a bit more in later episodes. So you could support them. They also offer a membership scheme, which would also give you the opportunity to visit behind the scenes once during the year to actually see the work that goes on. Now, if we're looking at animals closer to home, you could also check out the One Voice for Animals UK, who I have mentioned before in past episodes. They have a Christmas auction coming up, which starts on the 28th of November. There, you will be able to purchase items for yourself or as Christmas presents, but your donations will then be going to projects that you want to support around the UK. So do check them out on Facebook. So if we're thinking about Christmas, we're probably also thinking about chocolate. And I have featured chocolate on several occasions in past episodes of Not in the News. So just a shout out to chocolate brands such as Tony's, such as Divine and Prodigy, all of whom have good credentials and definitely well worth supporting. Now, you might consider this an unusual gift. However, I do like a cup of tea, and giving me tea that actually helps and supports an organisation elsewhere in the world would really please me as a gift at Christmas time. So it's a shout out to Animal Tea, who I have featured before, who are continuing to grow as a brand. And I'm very pleased to hear that they have joined with the Painted Dog Company. So you can also get their items online from them. And the Painted Dog Company are coming along to Nature's Showcase at Westonbirt as well. I would also like to just point out that Amazon have a climate pledge friendly section. So if you are shopping from Amazon, which I know an awful lot of us do, then it might be worth looking to see what items fulfill that criteria as well as your own choices of shopping. So Christmas cards. On that subject, I am just going to share with you what I choose to do at Christmas time. One is to buy from charity shops. They have a lovely range, and you do know that your money is going to fund the good work that they do. There is also the Flamingo Company, who I have mentioned before, who are very careful about their ecological footprint in producing their cards and do again support a range of causes. And also there is the e-card, and I know that Macmillan, they have a good range of e-cards which you might choose to send, especially to people that live further away. So that's just a suggestion when it comes to trying to be eco-friendly and more thoughtful when it comes to cards. So next is for those animal lovers out there, cats and dog beds. Handmade by my friend Babs, who uses the money raised to support animal charities in the UK and across the world. So if you are interested in a new cat or dog bed for your own pet or for somebody who has got a pet, she can make them to order, specific sizes, they can have sides around them. So do get in touch, and hopefully you could help raise some more funds for some more charities. And one last thing before I finish this video with a poem are animal adoptions. Of course, there is the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, and along with their adoptions come these amazing crocheted animals all the way from Zambia, where the team at Little Nadaba do such a super job. And here comes the amazing pangolin just appearing in there over the shoulders. There are obviously other charities that offer adoptions for animals and also come with some amazing toys, but do consider that. It is a good way, particularly with youngsters, to get them to encourage to look at the world around them and to care a little bit further than the UK. So animal adoptions, and here are some of my friends from the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation. I am going to finish with something that you do already know about, and that is the amazing Legacy of Love book. This would make an absolutely amazing Christmas present, and alongside it you would be supporting 20 charities and the work that they do. So do consider going to the Legacy of Love website and ordering a copy, maybe even an extra one for yourself, as well as the one that you're buying as a present for somebody you know absolutely loves animals. And it covers all animals, and it covers a real range of people who love their animals too. Therefore, I'm going to finish this episode with my poem, which you can find in the Legacy of Love book. It is still really amazing to believe that I've been lucky enough to be part of this book, and I still have to keep pinching myself, but I am so pleased to be a contributor alongside everybody else. It started such a long time ago, the love affair I never expected. It had all seemed so simple and innocent, so much fun, until I saw her growing smaller and smaller as further away I flew. It took me by surprise, the tears in my eyes, a heavy feeling in the pit of my stomach, a longing ache to go back. Then I realised that this was the legacy of Africa's love. And so, I'm an addict. I need my fix, to return to her embrace and feel rebalanced. In Africa, I'm surrounded by a love that words can never truly express. The love that comes from the early rising dawn, gentle stirrings as the day awakes, the sun's rays calling you from your tent, teasing you about what the day might bring. You are greeted with a smile and the warmth of a sister, brother, father or mother. Their smile is of a friend. No one is a stranger in Africa. The day develops at her pace, not yours. You are a mere spectator, a visitor privileged to share. It makes no difference what comes your way, big, small, nothing at all. You are there, absorbed, wrapped in her very arms. She wants to nurture you, revive you, re-energize your soul. To this end, the very stillness means so much. The colours, the dust, the smells, the sounds. There is nowhere else on earth. And as the evening sun draws dim and the day turns into night, a whole new world appears for your wonder and delight. There's a connection, an inner Africa that's awakened within me, and I'm blessed. Each country I visit is different from the last, and yet I always feel like I'm coming home. Although my heart is full to bursting, I always leave a little bit of me behind. This is my place of being, because Africa shares her legacy of love with me.